Now, how do you understand the competitive advantage? Many a times, we think that we know our competitive advantage, but maybe we've never given it much thought. When I start something, I say, what, I need to meet this market need. I'm an independent consultant, for example. And I said, what, I've got 20 years of sales and marketing experience. But having 20 years of sales and marketing experience is no reason to become a consultant. Because consulting is a different ballgame altogether. It is not about your skills alone. How many consultants who are independently consulting really understand that? Oh, I've been in the industry for 20 years, I can add a lot of value. Really? Because consulting is also about the way you empathize and the way you connect. Maybe there are certain other, so you need to look at, are you serving a market need? Are you the one to serve the market need? And if you're actually seeing failure, you must thank God for it, because the market is telling you, change. Because if something is not working, the market is being very benevolent in telling you, change. But you say, oh, the economy is bad, you find fault with the market. The market is trying to give you a signal, but you find faults with it. And that is again part of the social conditioning, the way we are taught to think about the environment. When we analyze the environment, we don't put ourselves in it. Who is an entrepreneur? Who is a businessman? To be a genuine entrepreneur, and when I say entrepreneur, I don't mean that you own a business. You could be a business vertical head, you could be anything. It's a spirit, it's more about the way you perceive yourself. If you're very high on general management skills, and if you're high on envisioning, now you could be an entrepreneur. Most of the time, people are very high on management skills and business know-how, but very low on innovation and the way to thinking out of the box. Most of the time, you'll find administrators and managers or somewhere in between, or a hybrid. And there are people who say, what, I have some money to invest. You have any idea? Do you have any ideas? I've got some liquid money. Those are just promoters, but they call themselves businessmen. So it is important to understand who you are. Because the megalomania, the view of your own self can actually blind you from your own success. So it is important to understand where you are and start from that standpoint. As I said, just because I have 20 years of experience doesn't mean I can start management consulting. There's a lot more to connecting with the market. The market needs a lot more from you, other than your skills. It needs empathy. It needs the ability to anticipate what they need without they telling you. But why is it difficult? The fact is, it is not difficult. The fact is, nobody is looking at the customer. You think you are. Many a times we think we do, but sending a Christmas email blast is not looking after your customer. Telling him thanks for his business is not looking after your customer. Those are givens. It's like, do you work for profit? You can never work for profit. And it's counterintuitive. If you're working for profit is a given. It's like blood. You need it. It's like oxygen. You need it. It's not even a discussion point. You can never work for profits. You only work to meet a market need. And the market will make you a crown king. The market will make you a queen. If you can meet the market need. If you say, I'm working to pay my bills, honestly, many times you may not even be able to pay your bills. Because the entire energy, the focus is wrong. You can never work to pay your bills. You have to work to meet somebody's need. How do you give so that you get? It's the act of giving, your expertise, your knowledge, whatever you have. So what are the other skills I have? What can I do which the market needs? If the market does not need it, it doesn't matter. You could be anybody. As long as you are able to meet the market need, as long as you're able to care for the customer, as in beyond the social media part of it, that's when the market will actually crown you with a lot of success.